Wow. You know, the last time I was up here, there wasn't as many good changes as there is today. You know, one of the good changes is that I'm sober today, and my last date of my drink was December 17, 2013. And that's amazing, especially for me. And the reason I say that is I never use God hardly at all, except when I go out, get drunk, get thrown in jail. God, I'm in jail, please get me out, I'll change, so on and so forth. I did it. That went on for 2 or 3 times. And I think the last time I went out and got stupid, I asked God to please get me out. Nothing happened. 3.5 months go by, I asked God again, please get me out. Guess what? I got out. But he said, Mr. Davis, you're going to sit here and learn something. You can't keep going out and doing what you do. But little did I know, I had family members get hurt out of the deal. I don't mean physically, I mean emotionally, mentally. You know, God bless them, Mom and Dad aren't here anymore, but you know what? They're here with me right now. They're right here. And I've got a twin sister in the back who was nice enough to come 23 miles to CrossRoads today. That's cool. But, you know, it took a while for me to grab onto church. When I was in high school, I've got to tell you this, it's comical. I wish Pastor Ron was here. I'm an Abilene cowboy from the word go. I dated a gal who lived in Chapman, was Irish. Bad combination. But anyway, I kept in contact with her on the phone. I lived at Mom and Dad's house, and some strange reason, Mom and Dad kind of laid the law down on my rear end, you know, because they got a phone bill and it's $383. Every call was to Chapman or from Chapman. Wow. My junior-senior prom wasn't worth the darn. It went well and good in Abilene, don't get me wrong, and my father was the manager of the Abilene Country Club at that time. And he had called the high school, inviting every junior and senior out there to breakfast out at the Abilene Country Club, which was good. But he made the biggest mistake of sending me down to the club room for ice. Some strange reason there was booze down there. I don't know if my sister remembers this or not, but in Abilene, Mom and Dad had a card party, a pinochle party, whatever you want to call it. And I got to play bartender, 16 years old. And I find this bottle of stuff about this big. Took a drink of it. Wow, cough syrup, cool. I kept doing that 2 or 3 times. I go back and look. It says slow gin on the bottle. Oh, Lord. And I'm walking back in the living room like this, doing this little trick. The drinks go that way, the tray goes that way, I go back this way. All over the people that Mom and Dad invited. It's one of the many terrible things that had happened. I found God a little over 6 years ago, almost 5 years ago, excuse me. When I came back into the church, I came back into the program also, you know, because I'm a recovering alcoholic today. And I was blessed with going out to the Salina Rescue Mission. You know, I'm probably one of the very few that's going to say this, but they helped me out a lot, an awful lot. There's a gentleman here right now that can attest to that. But you know, who am I to say what's going to change? I'm not. God is. You know, I got into the New Life program out there, and for some strange reason, I didn't complete it. At that time, I lost my mother. Next month, it'll be 5 years, I believe. I'm not sure. I was out to the mission at that time. We had her funeral. I didn't drink. Good deal. My brother had brought me back to Salina and dropped me off where I go to meetings at my home group. As soon as he was gone, so was I. I didn't go to that meeting. I walked right down the street and got drunk. And when I did my 12 steps with my sponsor, and it come up to with Mom and Dad passing on and stuff, and I drank, he said, did it bring him back? I said, no. Today, I'm very grateful for what I've got today. God in my life. I pray to God in the morning. I pray to him at night, even if my days are good, bad, or indifferent. I can't put a price tag on what God has done for me today. I can't. The things I've been blessed with today during my sobriety, where I go to meetings, I'm a board member of what we call the Turning Point Board, which is a first for me. I am also a birthday person over where I go to meetings. That's cool. They entrust me to do this. And what really gets me going at the birthday meetings I do, I don't know what brings tears to my eyes, giving out a 24-hour chip or a 1-month chip. You know why? I remember mine. That's why. And I hope that these people can too. The good people in this room right now, I'm telling you, I ain't got enough fingers and toes to count them all. I'm just going to say everybody. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here. I know that for a fact. And without God, I wouldn't be here either. And 3 years, I got to tell you this, when I got my 3-year medallion, this is so cool. I had asked my twin sister to come. She did, and my brother, which was cool. What put the icing on the cake was my other 2 sisters came too. And those were probably the 2 main ones that I really hurt. And they were there for my birthday. That's cool. Sure, I've got ups and downs today. That's why I've got a sponsor in the program. That's why I have you people. That's why I have Pastor Ron. Wow. You know, and this is not my first rodeo by any means in recovery, guys. It's not. I lost count after 1. I do know one thing. We have a saying down at my home group where I go to meetings, and it's tacked on the wall. It says, if we do our best, God will do the rest, which is so very, very true. And there's a good friend of mine that's in the program too. As a matter of fact, he was my National Guard recruiter. He said, just because I got the monkey off my back doesn't mean the circus has left town. Yeah, it's comical, but it makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. Very special people right now, Ron and Debbie, Chris and his wife, Earl, all of you. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.